Hey, what's going on, guys? Champ here. In today's video, we're going to be doing a tier list. Yes, I know, how original, a tier list. But I'm going to be doing the tier list, hear me out, of all the solo showdown brawlers. And before this video starts, I just wanted to point out that these are all my personal opinions. And if you have anything you'd like to change, critique, or even compliment me on, definitely leave a like. Definitely leave a comment down below. If you want to leave a like, that'd be fantastic as well. And while you're at it, leave a subscribe. That would help me a lot. So, yeah, without further ado, let's hop into the video. And yeah, thanks for clicking on it. Alright, a little disclaimer before we start this video. These are all off the top of my head. So if I have to think a little bit about something, that is why. I'll try my best to cut that down if I do it a lot. But yeah, start off. We're starting off with Bull. I think he is C tier. Obviously, it's like a meme where check the bushes or you may die to a Shelly with a super or a Bull. But as Brawl Stars kind of advances and grows, it's kind of in our guts to shoot at least 6 shots into the bush before entering them, right? I'm not the only one who does that. So solid C tier. Obviously any brawler could work on the right map, but this is kind of going off of just base level, every map combined into one. How are they gonna do? I think Bonnie's a solid A tier. She isn't S because she struggles at the beginning taking boxes, especially if she is contested by someone who can pierce, which is a lot of brawlers in the solo showdown can pierce through boxes or have a more efficient way of taking them than Bonnie. But obviously she has a power cube advantage. She gets her super, she can practically jump on any brawler and kill them. Bo, solid B tier. He would be A tier if this was duo showdown, but since this is solo showdown, even though he can charge up his super really well and see through bushes, there's just brawlers who can take care of him really easily, and when he places his totem in a bush, they know exactly where he is and they can locate him easily. Buzz, S tier, great assassin, has a gadget where even if he doesn't even need the stun to kill you, he could still jump on you with the gadget. It's just basically made for solo showdown, in my opinion. He can take boxes down quickly and he can kill people quickly. What is this brawler? Oh my gosh. Byron, D tier. He can't, actually F tier. He can't take boxes quickly. He is a support that needs someone to take care of him. I think he'd work in duo, but definitely not here. Carl, S tier. Take boxes down really quickly. Can pierce. He has a great super. His gadget is great for running away or engaging. So just solid S tier. Bonnie, C tier. She can't act. Yeah, C tier. She can't take boxes down quickly. She can't deal with tanks. So on tanks with maps with a lot of bushes, I guess you could play Bonnie. But a lot of times if it's a map with a lot of bushes, there's there's a lot of walls. So you're better off just using a tank or a thrower. Colt, if you can hit his shots, if you can hit your shots, it's an A tier. But since we're going off the average, actually we'll base this off of me. If this was me, C tier. I'm not hitting anything. So he can take boxes down really quickly, but he also has not a lot of health. So if it's a brawler who knows how to zone you off, you're never gonna get any cubes, and hitting shots is awful. Crow, my fan favorite, gotta put him in the S tier. He's just made for solo showdown, in my opinion. I know he strived in 3v3 for a little bit, but even before then you have to bring it back to his roots. This is a solo showdown brawler. He is, in my opinion, the best solo showdown brawler. But Daryl, another S tier. 2 S tiers in a row. Just roll on top of someone, you kill them. Easy as pie. Dynamite, I think he's the best solo showdown brawler out of all of them, so that's why I'm going to put him into C tier. So let's quickly do this. D tier. D tier. Where is he? And then yeah, D tier. I think he's the most skill capped out of all of them, and I think he does the most DPS. He can take boxes down really quickly. He has gadgets to stun or run away, and in his star power can either one tap you or it can jump over walls. And then these brawlers are more control, just don't come over here, don't do it, but then you do it and they're dead. So yeah. Amber, solid B tier. She can take boxes down really quickly, but there's just people who can obviously do it better than her. B, A tier. If this was B is always going to be just one of those brawlers that's always going to be good on solo showdown, especially when it's wide open maps where she could just two tap you. But I just think after her Honey Glaze star power got like basically taken out of the game, she's just no longer an S tier brawler. BB, solid B tier. Tanks are always going to be good on solo showdown because you can just absorb a lot of damage, and with BB you can just basically run around if you have the gadget, or absorb a lot of damage if you have the star power that allows you to get the shield. And I said gadget before, I meant like star power where she has the speed. Edgar, solid S tier. He is so annoying. You'd think you can kill him, and then he just gets into auto attack range and you die. Brock, B tier. And by the way, this isn't in no particular order. This is solid B tier. He can take boxes really quickly, but he's just so squishy, and if you step out of place just once, you're dead, and there's no really like backline to like keep you safe. 8-bit B tier. If this was 2 years ago, I'd put him in S tier when he had the revive gadget, but he obviously no longer has it. El Primo, another B tier. Tanks are just been struggling recently in the meta. I think after they got like the when you hit them they charged a super, they were really strong, and then they kind of nerfed it, and it's just they're back to their same old place in my opinion. I do think Ashe though is an A tier brawler. He does really good. He basically wants you to hit him so he can charge up his rage bar, and early like encounters with like brawl boxes he's gonna win every single one of them just because you just don't have the DPS to kill him. Ems, A tier. Such an annoying brawler. Can pierce, does high damage. Like it's the thing, like when it's like it's a tank destroyer, like if she's the tank destroyer, that means she is also a squishy destroyer, and I think she just does a really good job at killing people. Eve on the right map, she is an S tier, but since this is every single map, she is a B tier. She can take boxes really quickly. She is very annoying if you can hit your shots, but in solo showdown that's not everything, as some of you guys can know. Fang, S tier, can just pressure people out of boxes. Actually, no, I think he's an A tier compared to like other brawlers up here. He can just kick you, and if you're not careful, you'll die from getting kicked. Frank, C tier. When someone ever sees a Frank, their immediate reaction is to shoot you, and you will most likely die. Gale, S tier. His gadget's just insane. Takes boxes really quickly, can kill people really quickly, and if you are a delinquent like me, you'll take the star power where it slows them. I can just imagine getting slowed by Gale. It's just not a fun sight. Gene, D tier, can't take boxes down really quickly. His star powers only really benefit him and his teammates, other than the one where he gets like plus 300 damage or something, which you'd have to charge up your super. And with Gene, you don't really want to fight people because like once you shoot your 3 shots, you're done. Like it takes a while to reload. Griff, A tier. He is pretty broken right now, but I think he's gonna get nerfed, and he can just take boxes really quickly. His super is just like a you don't really like. He has a super. Like what I see a lot is like when Griff has his super, people still like charge at him, and he'll charge at them too because he's like, okay, I'll just super you and you're gonna die. Like that's so much DPS. Newest brawler Gus, D tier, can't take boxes that quickly. His like little gimmick where he creates a like I guess ghost that you can pick up doesn't really benefit him because he doesn't really want to get close to brawlers. So like when he does it, there's no way for him to go grab it. You know what I'm saying? Jackie, B tier. She used to be really good when she was broken, but she's been nerfed so many times that you can make her work. It's just really difficult. Oh my gosh. Let me open my Brawl Stars. I forgot. There's like 5 brawlers I play in this game, and if I don't play them, I don't know what I'm talking about. Belle. Okay, Belle. B tier. Her like passive where she shoots a box and it can like ricochet onto other brawlers is really cool, and it's actually really good for like zoning out the brawler because like, it'll bounce to him, bounce to the box, bounce to him back, and then you shoot another shot and you can like be really like cool with that. But that's kind of really it. That's all you can really do. Janet, A tier. Just an annoying brawler. Like, can we talk about her gadget for a second? Her gadget is so annoying. Like, yes, big circle that just does 100 damage every second. This isn't annoying at all. Like, oh my goodness. Jessie, B tier. like her ricochet attacks are really annoying early game, but once you get on top of her and she doesn't have her turret, she's dead. There's nothing you can do. Leon, solid S tier. Assassin, just really good. Can kill you, catch you by surprise. Janet, yeah, Lola. I love Lola. Why did I not remember this? Lola, S tier. Like she just actually B tier, A tier. Sorry, so much DPS once she gets her clone down. Like it's you can't kill her because like at that point it's like a DPS thing, and she will DPS you down more than you can. Lou, D tier. Can't really do anything. I forget Lou's a brawler sometimes. Like I love Lou's design, I really do, but like I never see him in solo showdown because he's just so bad at it, you know. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember her name? Max, solid A tier, a lot of mobility. Her gadget's like I never see her gadget be used. I always see the one where like it shoots you forward, but whenever I use her like gadget where she like drops down a little tiny like I guess electric thing, and after like a couple seconds she teleports back, and any health that she lost will get brought back to her. And I think that's such a good gadget because like it allows her to play so aggressive and like not really get punished for it. Meg, F tier. A little tip for anybody who plays solo showdown: if you spawn next to a Meg, just run at them. They can't DPS you down, and they have to like pause to like mech up for like 2 seconds, and you can just shred them because they only have like 2,400 health. Like that's 2 shots or 1 shot depending on what brawler you are. Mortis, if you know what you're doing, he is an A tier. The amount of times Mortises have like stole my cubes at the start of matches and just ran away, it will always infuriate me. It's insane. Mr. P, solid B tier. Can shoot over walls. When he spawns his porter down, it's just a nuisance, and it basically just like if you're close to him and you're hiding in a bush, he'll find you. Nani, solid A tier. She is really good if you can hit your shots. She can take boxes down in like 2 shots. I think early game it takes 3, but after that it's 2 shots, and it's just super good. Nita, C tier. I don't like Nita. She does no damage. I suck with Nita too, so that's probably another thing. Otis, C tier. Doesn't take the boxes down quickly. Needs his super really to be good, but even in solo showdown, a lot of times with like the cube, like you have to take power cubes in an example, and since he can't really take cubes that fast, doesn't typically get a lot of them. And when he like uses his super on a brawler, he's most likely gonna die because he can't DPS them down, and he'll just run at him. Pam, A tier. Basically does everything you want: healing, high DPS, and tanky. Perfect. Penny, B tier. Depending on the start, if someone challenges you to a box, you should win just because of like your passive, where when you hit a box it spreads out. So solid B tier if you know how you're playing. Piper, C tier. It's just it's a hard life for Piper. It is really hard. Like if you can hit your shots with any brawler, they'll be good. Piper especially, but in Brawler and in solo showdown games, when the map gets smaller, she becomes weaker and weaker and just not that good. Poco, another C tier. He is surprisingly really good in solo showdown. Like if you can, he's just like a nuisance. It's like because it's really hard once they're in your range to miss your attacks, and you're also very tanky now with a lot of healing with you. So it's just it's a nuisance. Rico, B tier, pretending on the map. I think he's better than Colt because he can do more things than Colt. Colt can only shoot in a straight line. Rico can bounce it off. Rosa, B tier. I love playing Rosa. I always will. I still play her in solo showdown, but there are definitely better tanks like Ashe that you should rather play. Colonel Ruffs, honestly B tier. He can power himself up, and for being a support, he does a lot of DPS. The newest brawler, what is his name? Sam, S tier. So annoying. If you are a squishy brawler, he will just throw his super at you, get the speed boost, and it's nothing you can do. Sandy, C tier. He has the pierce, he has the stun, but his damage is just lacking, so you can just basically run him down. Shelly, A tier. I know I'm getting a lot of hate for A tier Shelly, but she's just so annoying, and all you see, like every game has at least 3 Shellys, and it's so annoying, and I just can't explain it. Spike, A tier, he can get shredded down really quickly, but if you know how to zone off with him, you just will never touch him. And once you get hit once, any solo showdown game, if you play high elo, if you get hit once, everyone will start shooting at you. If you're half health, expect to having to be dodging at least 3 attacks from other people, because the premise of the game is being the last one standing. So if someone's low, might as well help that person to get them low, to get them out of the game. Squeak, C tier. The problem with Squeak is when like they're charging at each other, and like, obviously you can run back, but when you get Squeak's attacks are just like a delay. Like it hits you, it's like beep beep boom, beep beep boom. That's not good in solo showdown. You want fast, quick damage to take out the brawlers. Stu, S tier. Just extremely good as high mobility assassin. Surge, B tier. If you can get your super up and charging and ready to go, you can be really good. But if you can't do that, you suck. Well, not suck. I can't do it, and I don't think I suck. But my first rank 35 brawler, Tara, I'm going to put in the A tier. Her gadget is so good for just zoning off. And then, Tick. F tier. Not because I don't think you're bad, it's just because I just don't like you. But yeah, back to Tara. First rank 35 brawler, and she's really good in solo showdown. Pierce through boxes. It's hard to get her super, but once you can, your gadget just catches so many people off guard, because a lot of times Daryl's or Edgar's or Crow's or Buzz's, they'll jump on you, but if you have the reaction speed to like put down your gadget, you'll kill them, because a lot of times when they get on you, the first thing they do is auto attack. And if you just run away, and like the clones are targeted to like go towards the enemy brawler, so your auto aims will actually hit them and not the Tara. So it's really good. But yeah, guys, this is my tier list. You guys, any corrections, any concerns? Like, oh my gosh, what is this? Are you kidding me? You put my favorite brawler, Lou, in D tier. What's wrong with you? Let me know down in comments down below. I'm curious, and it also helps me with the algorithm. I said that right. But yeah, you made it all the way to, if you made it this far to the video, maybe remember to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching.